With the temperatures cooling down finally, we can feel that fall is coming fast. That means all things pumpkin, spooky, and of course, all things football. The founder of Charleston School of Protocol and I sat down to talk about proper tailgating etiquette for this season so you can be a Gold Star guest or a hostess with the mostest. Check it out. We all know that football season is back, and that means lots of tailgate parties. Our next guest can help you become the star guest or the star host of the event. I am joined today by national etiquette expert and founder of the Charleston School of Protocol, Cindy Grosso. Welcome, Cindy. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thanks. Thanks for having me.
So somebody texts me and invites me to a fun tailgate party. What's the first thing I should be doing?
All right, I love that. Well, just real quick, tailgating, just as a kind of a trivia, was really first came about when they introduced the station wagon. I don't even know if your generation knows the station wagon.
I do. Yeah. My dad has one.
And my mom had one. And what happened was they'd fold down the tailgate, and the tailgate became the table, and that's kind of where the tailgate came from, or so they say. Mm-hmm. And so, but tailgating is a lot of fun, and it's a big event at most college games and some professional games, and not just for football either. So, but a lot of fun event. So if somebody asks you, and texting or telephone is actually okay, it's because it's more of a casual event for an invitation, then basically I probably would ask, well, what should I bring? And that'd probably be my first question. And if it's kind of someone that they're hosting it and they might tell you, please just come, you don't have to bring anything. Or if it's some kind of food that they want you to bring, something specific, they may just name like an appetizer or whatever, a dessert, then you always bring enough for your group. Sometimes it's a family, make sure you have enough for your family. And then what I always do is I always double what I'm bringing. So if I'm gonna bring enough for my family, I'm gonna double it to make sure that I have enough for others as well. But I would definitely ask, what to bring. And so that's a totally acceptable question.
People like to enjoy the big games in different ways. So tailgating, like you said, or at home parties. But there's kind of a difference in the types of food and stuff you should bring, right? So how do you decide what's good to bring to a tailgate? Yeah,
well, basically it's more from the host. So the host, it's kind of like when you do an event in business, the host is the event planner and it's their meeting, so to speak. And same thing here, it's their meeting. So you definitely want to ask. And they may or may not want you to bring anything, and that's fine too. If you don't bring anything, however, and the host does everything, make sure that you write a thank you note afterwards. So thank you so much for the event. We had such a lovely time, and just make sure that that's followed with a thank you note. But the biggest thing is to ask. I wouldn't just assume to bring something, but I would definitely make sure that I ask what to bring.
The thank you note, that's the key there, I think.
Yes, and well, it's very important because sometimes I've been to tailgates where they've been catered. So I didn't have to bring anything, but it was important for me then to write a note to someone to say, thank you so much. The event was just lovely. And so that's another topic for another subject or another day is thank you notes. A great idea.
Oh yeah, and I don't know about you, but I'm not really a football expert. But hopefully now I can be a tailgate expert.
A party expert.
Exactly, that's more fun to me.
That's right, that's exactly right.
All right, Cindy Grosso, Charleston School of Protocol, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, thanks for having me.